of the Parkersburg South High School. We are here this evening to pay tribute to the class of 2026 and bestow upon them the highest possible honor available from Parkersburg South High School, their high school diploma. And I would be remiss if I did not say that all three signatures on their diploma, from the principal, the superintendent, and the board president, are all Parkersburg South High School alumni. So that deserves it. The candidates for graduation have invested years of hard work and dedication in order to be here this evening for the final experience as a high school student. It is our desire to provide them with a formal ceremony that is worthy of this high honor. It is our request this evening, barring any emergency, members of the audience stay seated and turn off all cell phones and other electronic devices to remain as quiet as possible throughout the ceremony. This will ensure that all of our family members and guests have the opportunity to see and hear the name of the graduating senior they came to honor. Your attention to this matter will provide all of our candidates for graduation an equal opportunity to receive the recognition they rightfully deserve. I sincerely thank you in advance for your cooperation during tonight's ceremony. By order of the State Fire Marshal, smoking on the campus of Parkersburg South High School and at the Erickson Sports Facility is prohibited. In the event of an emergency would require an evacuation of this facility, it is necessary you familiarize yourself with the nearest available emergency exits. Members of the Parkersburg Police Department will be located near all exits to direct you to safety if necessary. Thank you for your cooperation. Please stand for the procession and remain standing for the presentation and posting of collars by the Parkersburg South High School Junior Air Force ROTC and the singing of our national anthem by seniors Madison Archer and Allie Evans. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you the Parkersburg South High School class of 2026. Thank you. You may be seated. At this time, we will hear a special performance by the award-winning Parkersburg South High School Symphonic Band under the direction of Greg Myers. The band will be performing a selection entitled The Liberty Bell by Philip Sousa. Ladies and gentlemen, the Parkersburg South Symphonic Band. As the band members are returning to their seats, we have members of the Wood County Board of Education, along with the Wood County Schools Central Office, as our guests this evening. On behalf of the class of 2026, your presence this evening is greatly appreciated. Representing the Board of Education, President Justin Rayburn, Vice President Judy Johnson, and board members Ron Tice and Randy Modison. Representing Central Office, Superintendent Mrs. Christy Willis, Assistant Superintendent of Operations Caleb Lawrence, Assistant Superintendent of Academics and Leadership, as well as our Secondary Director Jeff Kisner, Director of Elementary Education Heather Grant, and the Director and Principal of the Caperton and Wood County Technical Center Jason Goose. I would also like to recognize the staff that has made this event possible. Our assistant principals, Tim Collins, Curtis Garrettson, Jennifer Knoll, and Autumn Queen. Our superb school nurse, Michelle Watkins. Senior sponsors who have done an amazing amount of work to make this happen. I would not be able to be here without them. Jason Evans, Dwayne Nutt, Hannah Jarman, and Jessica Snyder, along with senior counselor Angela Evans. I would also like to thank the secretarial staff, the custodial staff of Parkersburg South High School, who have spent countless hours getting everything ready for tonight, as well as the Wood County Schools Maintenance Department and CSC and Tim for the great sales that we have tonight, and also Ken Davis as the voice of the Patriots. We come together tonight to celebrate not only the individual accomplishments of our candidates for graduation, but to celebrate the contributions of the class of 2026 as a whole. The class of 2026 has been an integral part of the success of Parkersburg South High School. It's experienced both inside and outside of the classroom. I am pleased to introduce Landon Hensel, who will express a few words of gratitude on behalf of the class of 2026. He will also recite the class motto and introduce our keynote speakers for this evening.
Good evening. I would like to start off by congratulating all of you. This is a monumental occasion in our lives. It has taken 4 long years to get where we are today. We overcame many obstacles and celebrated many achievements along this journey. To accomplish these goals, we have numerous people we could thank, whether that be our parents, siblings, grandparents, teachers, and countless others. Without them, we may not have even made it here today, on time at least. But no matter what, this is an amazing accomplishment. In class of 2026, I could not be prouder. At this time, the senior class would like to give a special thanks to family, friends, faculty, and everyone who have made our achievements and this evening possible. Seniors, please stand with me and applaud our parents and families, thanking them for all they have done to support us. You may be seated. The class of 2026 chose the following quote as our class motto. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, by Dr. Seuss. Tonight, our class speakers will share with us what this motto has meant to them and the senior class. I am privileged to introduce Ella Wilson, Alexandria Evans, and Peyton Mackey.
Good evening. Standing here tonight, I am finally able to understand what our senior quote truly means. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. And right now, while we're sitting here together, this is one of those moments. These past 4 years, we lived tiny moments that we now realize were the biggest parts of high school. Being a little bit late for first period because you needed that fun drink, the Spirit Week outfits that were super cute at 6 a.m. but embarrassing by second period, or the first day of school this year, when we were told the most devastating news of our high school careers, that we couldn't have our phones. And and I mean it was like we were transported back to 2005 and we had to relearn how to be human. But it turns out this may not have been the worst thing that could have happened during our last year of high school, because this year, at least for me, felt different. And it wasn't because I couldn't have my phone or my AirPods, it was because we were finally present enough to realize the value of these moments while they were still happening. We were so worried about the months ahead because of this new rule, but we all got used to it after just a couple of weeks, and it made this year easier for us to remember. As Maya Angelou once said, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Looking back, our past 4 years were just days with routines and tiny moments that did not feel like anything. But now that we're here, we realize that it's the opposite. And maybe that's what growing up really is. It's not realizing how important something is while it's happening, but learning its value once it has become a memory. I may not have crossed paths with every single one of you, but I can assume that some of you have memories of me, like I do of you. And if you look around, you're surrounded by memories. There are certain moments that we will all collectively remember forever, and lots we would like to forget. But personally, I would not trade anything for the 4 years spent here. We did not know the value of the early mornings, the familiar faces in the halls, or our favorite teachers brightening our days. But now we do, because all of those everyday moments are now just memories. Our whole time here, we wish the days would go by faster. We watched the clock until it hit 3:17. Little did we know, these would be the days that we always wish we could go back to. Our motto says, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory, and that is exactly what has happened to us. We have been living in the good old days, and nobody even realized it. So as we leave here today and go our separate ways, I hope we carry this message with us. Slow down, be present, and notice the little things while you have the chance, because sometime soon, the moments that we are living in right now will be memories too. Congratulations, the class of 2026. Thank you for the memories.
Three and a half years ago, we stepped into this school as patriots for the first time. Everyone told us how quickly it would pass us by, but we didn't really comprehend what they were saying. We were too excited to start high school to care, and now here we are at the end of high school, sitting here together as patriots one final time. We didn't realize how quickly all of our moments together would become memories. On the first day of school, most of us had to sit next to someone who we had never seen before. As the year went on, we became friends, and the classes got more fun because we actually had someone to talk to and laugh with. Now, we might not talk to that person that got us through freshman English, but the memories we made with them will stay with us throughout our lives. When we first walked these halls, and the rooms were all just random places, but now they have so many memories attached to them. We see the cafeteria, where we had the best conversations with our friends. The room of our favorite teacher who helped us to get here today. The ROAC where we had assemblies that kept us laughing at what silly games they would make the freshmen play. And the classroom where we made our best friend. We didn't know how much each of these places would mean to us when we first started roaming these halls, but now, how could we ever forget? Not all the memories are going to be good. We have all had so many days that we thought were the end of the world. But now we see all those experiences as small hurdles we have overcome. The memories of the bad days are there beside all the good memories. We remember our firsts, our friends, our teachers and families, dances, games, and events. And the bad just doesn't seem nearly as bad anymore. Some of my favorite memories are of the activities with which I have filled my time. Through these, we made friends that now feel more like family. We got to be part of the team, serve the community, and just have fun. We won sometimes, we lost sometimes, but we kept coming back. about it being our last time. Our last time on the field, on the court, on the stage. What I wouldn't give to wear my blue and white just one more time so I can really take it in. Because we didn't know then how much it would mean to us now. As we continue into this next chapter, we will have more bad days. We will have more fun. We will find more new friends, and we will make more memories. But the important thing is to not take for granted each moment we are given, because they always seem to end too soon. And you never know how much it might mean to you later. Because, as Dr. Seuss once said, sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. Thank you. Today is so much more than just a ceremony. It marks the day that we've all been waiting for since we started high school. It's the moment where everything we've worked for meets everything we're about to become. I'm sure we can all relate to our class's motto's message in some way, shape, or form, whether it's playing your last basketball game, or the last time you hung out with your friend, or the last day of your vacation at the beach. However, for me, this quote holds a deeper meaning. Growing up, I'm sure we all spent time with our grandparents, and those were some of the best times we had as kids. And it was a little hard for us to accept the fact that as we got older, so did they. Pat's knees weren't as good as they used to be, and Nana started to forget little things like where she put her glasses or where she last saw the TV remote, which later progressed to forgetting family members' names and struggling to form logical sentences. In the fall of 2024, she was officially diagnosed with dementia, a word we never want to hear come out of a doctor's mouth, a word that hits you like a train when you realize that someone you love is sick and there's nothing you can do to change it. Now, I'm not telling you this to make you cry or to make you feel sorry for me, but to make you think. To think about the people or the things in your life that you may take for granted. Because if I would have known that my Nana would end up with dementia, I would have hugged her a little tighter and talked to her a little longer. One thing I've learned about life is that it's not fair, and you never know what's going to happen. So, if you're lucky enough to have your parents here, hug them and tell them you love them. If you're lucky enough to have friends here sitting around you, thank them for sticking by your side. Thank all the people in your life for all the support and guidance they've shown you throughout the years. Be thankful for the clothes on your back and the shoes on your feet, the food on the table and the roof over your head, because some people aren't as fortunate, and my heart and love goes out to them and to those who may be here by themselves tonight. I feel as if so much of our time is spent worrying about what's going to happen next instead of living in the moment. We often don't really realize what we have until it's gone. So go have lunch with a friend, call your mom, chase that dream, go fishing with your grandpa, tell that person you love them, go make memories. Because right now, someone is laying in a hospital bed, praying for the life that you take for granted. So whatever it may be that you choose to do with your life, do it to the very best of your ability. Do it happy, do it sad, do it tired, and be thankful you're able to do it at all. But don't allow yourself to get so caught up in your future that you forget you're living in a time of your life that you used to pray for. Because one day, the moments we soon will be living will turn into memories to look back on. Thank you so much to all the faculty, families, and friends who have stuck with us and helped us get to where we are today. Your hard work and dedication do not go unnoticed, and we are extremely thankful to have had you with us on this journey. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it, and I'm so proud of us. The award-winning Parkersburg South High School Concert Choir, under the direction of Mrs. Jennifer Ratliff, will now present a musical selection, My Home Among the Hills by E.W. James. Ladies and gentlemen, the Parkersburg South High School Concert Choir.
time I want to see that fly. And I mean it. Wait till the end. All right. At our awards assembly Thursday, many seniors were presented honor cords in recognition of their exemplary academic achievement. Candidates wearing a white honor cord are graduating with a grade point average of between 3.6 and 3.79 and are hereby recognized for graduating with honors. Will the white honor cord recipients please stand and be recognized? Candidates wearing a silver honor cord are graduating with a grade point average between 3.8 and 3.99 and are hereby recognized as graduating with high honors. Will the silver honor cord recipients please stand and be recognized? Candidates wearing a gold honor cord are graduating having maintained a 4.0 or higher GPA throughout all 4 years of high school and are hereby recognized as graduating with the highest honors. Will the gold honor cord recipients please stand and be recognized for this truly outstanding? Thank you. At this time, I would like the faculty of Parkersburg South High School to please stand and be recognized. They have not only taught their content, but cultivated a mindset for you seniors to believe in yourself and one another. You have had many moments with your teachers and hopefully some great memories. Thank you, teachers. At this time, I want to take a moment to say to you, the class of 2026, thank you for all that you have done for Parkersburg South High School in the last 4 years. Historically, you have been the highest academic achieving, the highest attendance rate, and the lowest amount of discipline that has come through Parkersburg South in a very long time. Yes, that's a survey. You have shown great dedication in the classroom, on the sports field, and through your community service endeavors that have made the term Southside Pride take on an even deeper meaning. As freshmen, you committed to win the Spirit Stick all 4 years, and you did it. One thing that will always stand out about the class of 2026 is that you are highly motivated by the promise of Chick-fil-A. That's all it took. Chick-fil-A, and they did receive that after the awards ceremony. Through your multiple senior pranks, you have shown great creativity, ingenuity, and also that you know just how far to push it before getting in trouble, Nathan Murphy. Almost, the night's not over. A graduation speech isn't complete without one life lesson, but as always, I will try to make this short and sweet. Take accountability for your actions, always. Just as you did with your senior pranks, own your decisions, even when they are wrong. When you own your decisions, you learn from your failures and develop integrity that will set you apart as a leader. Accountability is a powerful force that creates trust and respect. It empowers you to make positive change in your lives as well as the lives of others. I said it was going to be short and sweet, and that's it. To the class of 26, it has been my great pleasure and honor to get to know you and watch you become the people you've become to be. I have spent more time with some of you than others, for various reasons, but that's okay. Somehow, we worked it all out, and you are sitting here today getting ready to receive an honor that nobody can take away from you. I will miss you, and I wish you all the wonderful things this world has to offer. Please remember that you will forever be part of the legacy
that is Parkersburg South High School. And, as always, it's a great day to be a Patriot. And now what everybody's been waiting for. I now invite the members of the Board of Education, Central Office staff, our South staff, Mr. Collins, Mr. Garrettson, Ms. Knoll, Ms. Queen, and the voice of the Patriots, Mr. Ken Davis, to assist me with the presentation of diplomas.
Ava Marie Adams. Jesse Alexander Adams. Natalie Alexa Alderman. Yeah! Rigoberto Amasquita Jr. Justice Leanne Anthony. Madison Joe Archer. Hayden Von Philip Armel. Allison Renee Asbury. Branson Eli Ayers. Abigail Grace Badgett. Levi James Barnes. Channing Gray Barrett. Kyra Joe Batten. Robert Anthony Bauer. Haley Marie Bell. Haley Joe Bell. Noah Israel Bell. Addison Kaylin Belleville. Joshua Mark Benson. Haley Louise Biddle. Christian Michael Blair. Dylan Ray Blair.
Remington James Blair. Shaylin Nicole Blake. Jaden Elizabeth Blosser. Andrew James Blau. Grayson Warren Ford. Autumn Grace Bowling. Quentin Robert Bond. Alan Murphy Bonner. Kirsten Nicole Gail Boso. Troy Anthony Boyles. Jackson Donray Brady. Ava Elizabeth Branham. Hannah Grace Brick. Trinity Alyssa Bruce. Natalie Claire Berner. Daniel Lee Burns. Robert Patrick Aiden Buskey. Braden Franklin Byers. Braxton Lane Bird. Henry Allen Kane. Trenton Scott Kane. Braley Alexis Canfield. Alexander Thomas Campwell. Olivia Grace Carpenter. Jackson Matthew Carroll. Braylon Alexander Childers. Noah Philip Church. Riley Keith Clegg. Maya Leanne Cook. Jerica Willa Rose Cottrell. Evan Neal Cottrell. Allison May Cunningham. Emma Virginia Cunningham. Jacob William Daly. Eli Michael Davis. Gabrielle Marie Davis. Karen Michelle Davis. Caitlin Ann Davis. Riley Joe Davis. Jordan Blake Dirth. Cheyenne Grace Dirth. Isabella Rose de Guzman. Savannah Nicole Dennis. Trent Isaac Derenberger. Elijah Scott Devon. Jacob Charles Digman Jr. Dharma Sunshine Dylan Fontaine. Robert Clifton Dillon. Jaslyn Nicole Dowler. Justice Haven Allen Drain. Isaac Scott Duncan. Jacob Lee Durante. Michael Ray Edwards. Lily Ann Ellis. Allison Renee Emmerich. Elizabeth Ann Estep. Alexandria Nicole Evans. Jackson Robert Evans. Cameron Reese Fallon. Zachary Alexander Farnsworth. Bailey Ann Farabee. Caitlin Grace Floyd. Jordan Andrew Foster. Cole Robert Freeman. Anthony Allen Frontera. Natalie Nicole Fury. Riley Joshua Hunter Fury. Emma Jean Garrett. Emily Dawn Giffen. Derek Dwayne Goff. Tori Nicole Green. Reese Marie Green. Rowan Meredith Green. Jasmine Mariah Greening. Caden Matthew Griffith. Hannah Elizabeth Gump. Lydia Louise Gump. Lily Grace Hamilton. Trinity Marie Hardman. Isabel Diane Hardy. Emily May Harlow. Imogen Lee Harris. Colin Stewart Hayes. Cheyenne Elizabeth Hayes. Caitlin Marie Headley. Elena Antonia Hagan. Michael Nathaniel Hedrick. Jaden Michael Hendrickson. Landon Parker Henthorn. Aaliyah Jolene Hess. Chloe K. Hickle. Derek William Hill. Taylor Renee Hill. Jason Darrell Hodgson. Elijah Garrett Hornbeck. Ava Noel Horton. Benjamin Allen Howell. Emma Abigail Huber, Kimberly Dawn Huffman, Evan Paul Heisen, Camaro Ty Jackson, Keelan Grace Jadman, Riley Ray Jenkins, Eli Matthew Johnson, Caden Cameron Johnson, Paige Marie Johnson, Parker Andrew Jones, Connor Lee Joy, Taj Adeus Joyce, Leah Joyce Keaton, Lillian Riley Kelbaugh, Brody David Allen Keller, Maverick Lloyd Kelly, Isaac Kingston Kennedy, Riley Grace Kearns, Alex Samuel Kestner, Michael Robert Kestner, Aiden Oliver King, Jack Sledge Kinsey, Ezekiel Lee Nadler, Alexis Sky Nattel Hall, Elijah Zane Kuffner, Jaden Daniel Lamp, Zane Aiden Landis, Braden Isaac Lewis, Marian Nicole Lewis, Tyler Scott Lewis, Kylie Marie Litton, Carter Trace Lockhart, Nicole Ann Loskar, Bryant Matthew Lucas, Ethan Brian Lucas, Kinson Ryder Lakshman Singh, Peyton Faith Mackey, Keegan Amado Mattern, Ellie Glenn McCloy, Clayton Michael McCroskey, Haley Lynn McDonald, Zane Matthew McHenry, Elaine Joan April McIntosh, Elena, excuse me, Gordon Elias McKinney, Olivia Marie McVeigh. Jaylyn Etta Middleton. Macy May Miller. Isley Rochelle Minier. Brock Ryan Modison. Kinsley Ann Monsman. Lucas Taylor Montgomery. Boone William Henry Moore. Braden Dean Moore. Addison May Morrison. Sandra Lynn Morrison. Gavin Lee Moyers. Matthew Edgar Mullen. Patience K. Mullen. Nathan Garrett Murphy. Jaden Reza Nasba. Roman Michael Needif. Brody Clark Nesseret. Malachi Madison Nutter. Lauren Madison Nutter. Chase Garrett Offenberger. Kevin Dwayne Oldecker III. Emily Marie Owens. Bryony Marie Pasadena. Braden Lee Richard Paulus. Andriella Cantrell Perkins. Austin Cole Perry. Clarissa Lynn Persinger. Colton James Persinger. Landon O'Reilly Peters. Preston O'Brien Peters. Stephen Michael Peters. Alexi Lila Petty. Corbin William Phillips. Elena Joy Porter. Andrew Bryce Potter. Kimani Yvonne Prince. Braden Bradley Persley. Bowen Reed Rader. Nathan Allen Rake. Hannah Lynn Raper. Kendall Deshawn Ray. Zane Alden Reeder. Gabriel Scott Rice. Taylin Nade Richards. Jacob Thomas Ryle. Brenna Claire Riggs. Diedrich Shane Riggs. Connor Matthew Roberts. Dayton Tucker Roberts. Gavin Philip Roby. Riley Faith Robinson. Johanna Virginia Rody. Jose Gil Rodriguez III. Ronaldo Rojas Martinez. Taylor Rose Sally. George Peyton Sarter Sams. Derek Ray Sandy. Esmeralda Santana Santana. Callie Mackenzie Schultz. Hadley Ann Shank. Ava Marie Shear. Joseline Marie Shepard. Emmeline Gabrielle Short. Carly Maya Short. Harry Joseph Silvas III. Ethan David Simons. John David Madden Simons. Addison Lee Smith. Alexis Levon Smith. Alyssa Marie Smith. Audrey Marie Smith. Cannon Jameson Smith. Colby Wayne Smith. Dominic Alexander Smith. Hunter Daly Ray Smith. Kaylee Jane Smith. Kendall Avery Smith. Leah Renee Snyder. Braden James Somerville. Conan Obata Song. Nicholas Aiden Spears. Tristan Michael Squires. Noah Michael Robert Stats. Paige Darlene Stanley. Melissa Lynn Starcher. Riley Renee Starcher. Joshua David Steele. Isabel Diane Stevens. Riley Keegan Stewart. Jaylyn Ray Steyer. Evelyn Rebecca Stout. Michael Shea Strong. Jolie Brianna Struthers. Andrew Lloyd Stahl. Aiden Blaine Swisher. Mackenzie Lynn Taylor. Jace Paul Horton. Maya Renee Tomlin. Wyatt Eli Tomlinson. Josiah James Roscoe Trimble. Preston Boyd Trimble. Kenneth Kylan Lee Toyas. Dylan James Tustin. Ainsley Joan Ubbins. Andrew Kyler Van Fossen. Gabriel Isaac Van Fossen. Jaden Victoria Vargas. Brady Eugene Vincent. Easton Scott Walker. McKinley Desiree Walker. Reagan Shea Ward. Alexander David Ware. James Wesley Wass. Harmony Grace Watkins. Zoe Emmeline Watson. Quentin James Weaver. Jacqueline Marie Welch. Connor Ray West. Avery Joe Whitaker. Rebecca Danielle Wilkes. Ella Jane Wilson. Isaiah Christian Wilson. Kyler Chance Wise. Haven Brooke Wright. Houston Clay Wright. Shu Jing Tin. Lars Arthur Yater. Joseph Francis Yenshaw. Leo Dale Yenshaw. Abigail Joyce Young. Gavin J. Zhang.
about 70 golf balls, which is, yes, good job. Which is about what it takes for me for a round of golf if you've ever seen me play. So, thank you. Our closing remarks will be presented by Caden Johnson, followed by the passing of the musket from Austin Perry to David Monroe, and then Alexandria Evans will present the key to the senior garden to junior class president Chloe Lesher.
Good evening to everyone. I can't even begin to put the words what an honor it is to be one of the 2026 graduating class of Parkersburg South High. I'm sitting here tonight, I'm revisiting the question I've explored a lot throughout our final months together. How many moments do we rush through without realizing we're already in the middle of something we will one day miss? Looking back, it isn't the big, dramatic events that resonate with me the most, but rather the simple, ordinary things. The moments that didn't feel important at the time, being anchored in the same uncomfortable chairs every day, hearing the same familiar voices across the hallway, complaining about the once dreaded assignments we endured that we now give anything to go back and redo. In reality, when I think about our time spent together at South, I don't remember every lesson taught, every test we overcame, every team practice we survived, but I remember how it felt to belong somewhere. I remember laughter that surely made no sense to anyone else. I remember the quiet support, the small kindness, and the sincerest moments that reminded us we weren't alone. So this is what we're genuinely taking with us, not just simple memories, but their deep meanings. Leaving here tonight and leaping into our adulthoods, life won't be slowing down for us at all. If anything, it'll only be getting faster. There will be new places, new people, and new challenges, and it'll be easy to just fall back into the old tendency of rushing forward and always looking ahead. But if there's one thing this moment teaches us, it's this. Don't wait. Don't wait for silence to chase connection. Don't wait for an ending to realize worth. Don't wait for distance to create appreciation. Don't wait for a memory to grant something its value. Notice it now, live it now. Because by a rare chance of fate and intangible odds, we are here, now, together. So who knows when? Because one day, sooner than you think, this right here will be something you look back on and wish you could step into again. And when that day comes, I hope we can all confidently say the same thing, that we didn't let it pass by unnoticed. So, as we finally get ready to flip our tassels, I'll leave you with this. Be kind to others, be kind to yourself, take a deep breath, and just slow down. It all starts now. Congratulations, class of 2026. We did it. Thank you all, and God bless.
This year, we are starting a new tradition of the passing of the musket from the current Patriot to next year's Patriot. Senior Austin Perry has fulfilled the role with a great spirit that should make all current South students, faculty, and alumni proud. Junior David Monroe will take over as the Patriot starting tonight. David is the grandson of David Monroe, who was the 9th Parkersburg South High School Patriot mascot. We want to say thank you to Austin for your dedication to Parkersburg South, and we look forward to seeing David fire the musket next year. At this time, Austin will fire the musket as his farewell to this very important role, and then pass the musket to David Monroe. He did that quite fast. Very deep set. I think that was double packed, I think. Three? Oh, 3, great. And now again, I would like to introduce Alexandria Evans to close us out.
Would the class of 2026 please stand? On behalf of the class of 2026, I present to you the senior key with all the rights and responsibilities it represents. We wish you a very wonderful senior year.
On behalf of the class of 2027, I accept this key along with the rights and responsibilities it represents for our senior year. We wish the class of 2026
2026 the very best of success and happiness as you leave Parkersburg South High School.
Alexandria Evans will now lead the tassel ceremony, after which the Parkersburg South High School Symphonic Band and Concert Choir will lead the singing of our alma mater, and then the certification of diplomas. Everybody please stand and remain standing in place until the graduates have exited the Erickson All Sports Facility at the conclusion of the recession of the class of 2026. Tassels to the left, eyes to the future. Please remain standing for the playing of the alma mater. Class of 2026, you hold in your hand the highest award possible to earn from Parkersburg South High School. Your diploma is your ticket to your future. With it, your possibilities and options are limited only to your imagination, your desires, and your work ethic. Use what you have learned at Parkersburg South High School as the foundation for your own success. Build upon that foundation one block at a time until you have reached your goal in life. On behalf of the West Virginia State Board of Education, the Wood County Board of Education, and the administration, faculty, and staff of Parkersburg South High School, it gives me great pleasure to certify your diploma. This signifies your satisfactory completion of the prescribed course of study, and furthermore bestow upon you all rights, honors, and privileges pertaining to your high school diploma. Congratulations, and may God bless.
Class of 2026, you are golden!